In order to be a great marketer, you have to be extremely analytical while also having a very thorough understanding of psychology and marketing strategy. And in this video, I'm going to dive into why. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Steve. I'm the founder of Harbor Marketing Agency, and my team and I help scale e-commerce brands to over 8 figures in revenue. So let's dive in. The reason that I believe great marketers have to be analytical first is because being very analytical allows you to identify where the bottlenecks in your funnel are. So let's say that you are driving traffic to your website, you're running Facebook ads, and the customer journey is basically somebody clicks on a Facebook ad and then they land on a landing page on your website, then they visit the product page, then they add to cart, and then they check out and purchase. Being analytical allows you to look at that entire customer flow and diagnose whether the sticking point in that funnel is maybe it's a low click-through rate on your ad. Maybe it's a high bounce rate on your landing page. Maybe people aren't adding to cart, so you have a low add to cart rate. Maybe once they add to cart, there's a high add to cart drop-off rate. So people are adding to cart and then they're abandoning their cart and exiting the website. Maybe it's when they get to the checkout page, they're dropping off. You have to be analytical to understand where in the funnel people are dropping off. And so that's what allows you to diagnose the issue. Having a solid understanding of strategy and the psychology and creative side of things allows you to come up with a solution to that problem. So let's say that you have a low click-through rate on your ad. A great strategist and someone who understands ad creative and psychology will be able to look at that and say, okay, well, I can see that this ad has, maybe darker imagery. So maybe we need to try an image that's a little bit brighter that pops out of the news feed a little bit more to get people some pattern interrupt. Maybe the headline on the ad is not jumping out enough. Maybe it's not a good enough hook. So maybe we need to switch up the copy there. Maybe the messaging is unclear. So maybe we need to switch something up there. Or let's say that, you have a low add to cart rate. A good strategist might look at that and say, okay, well, I'm saying this about the product in the ad, but then when I actually look at the lander, I can see that the messaging is inconsistent. So maybe we need some more consistency on our funnel. Or maybe the offer is not good enough and it's not doing a good enough job of enticing people to add to cart. Maybe we need some more urgency in our funnel. Maybe people are interested, but because they think that they can just check out later and still get the same deal, then they're not adding to cart. And so there are a variety of reasons that people might not be doing what you're trying to get them to do, which will negatively impact the results that you see from your advertising and in your funnel. And so a really great marketer will be able to do both. A really great marketer will be able to look at the data, understand where the sticking points in the funnel are, and then identify what the problem is. Whereas a good strategist and a good creative and psychology person will be able to look at where people are sticking and then come up with solutions on how to move people through the funnel and how to fix that problem. I believe the best marketers are both. So hope that helps. Be sure to leave a comment or question below and subscribe and follow for more e-commerce marketing content.